As we all know, K-pop music videos and performances are hardly complete without their signature amazing choreography. But sometimes K-pop choreo is so complex and dangerous that even the most seasoned K-pop idols will experience extreme difficulties that can cause injuries. Today, we're going to count down some of the most dangerous dances in K-pop history. Number 1 is NCT 127's Cherry Bomb. The choreography in the song is fun, edgy, and filled with sharp moves that make a huge impression. But one move stood out to fans most, and not in a good way. Towards the end of the Cherry Bomb choreo, there's a move where the members all fall on their backs without proper arm support. Fans took issue with this cool but dangerous stunt because of the possibility that an NCT member could accidentally hit their head on the floor if they landed wrong or lost their balance. Fortunately, no such thing has happened to these skilled young dancers. Number 2 is Blackpink's BOOMBAYAH. Fans' hearts nearly leapt out of their chests when they saw Jennie jump into the arms of her members during the second verse of the song. Fans worried that even if one of the members failed to catch her in time, Jennie could easily fall to the ground and injure her arms, legs, or even her head. Fortunately, the girls have always pulled off this move perfectly. Number 3 is NCT Dream's Chewing Gum. The choreography in this song brought a fresh and charming new concept to K-pop dances: hoverboards. But hoverboards are not as easy to ride as they look. There's actually a lot of skill and practice required to stay balanced and safe while riding one. So imagine having to dance on one. Fans feared for the young boys of NCT Dream because of how easy it is to lose your balance. And because these boys were often performing on small surfaces like stages, there was the added danger of running into other members and hurting them, or even rolling off the stage. It's a good thing these professional guys stayed safe and sound during this era, and seemed to have a lot of fun too. Number 4 is SHINee's Everybody. This EDM hit was full of intense and fun choreography created by the famous Tony Testa. His routine helped to highlight the group's synchronization and danceability. But the scariest moment in this dance routine for fans was seeing the maknae, Taemin, get thrown up in the air by his members. Fans worried about him, stating that if he lost his balance and hit the ground wrong, he could have been badly injured. Taemin is considerably one of the most talented K-pop dancers, and SHINee is one of the most skilled groups, so Testa most likely knew that they could handle his choreography, but that didn't stop our weak hearts from racing whenever they performed this dance routine. Number 5 is WJSN's Catch Me. This incredibly talented girl group is known for their ability to slay any concept, but they gave fans a heart attack during this dance where member Cheng Xiao performed an aerial cartwheel. For those of you who aren't familiar with this gymnastics term, it's a cartwheel where your hands don't even touch the ground. This means Cheng Xiao had nothing to support her arms and legs while flipping, and she often performed this scary move in heels. Fans were of course concerned for her safety because it requires perfect execution or the idol could easily break a wrist or ankle. Thank goodness the talented WJSN member always stuck her landings. Number 6 is Speed's Don't Tease Me. Tumbling and acrobatics are not new to K-pop groups that feature a dancer who is well trained for these stunts. And no one can really blame these groups for showing off their unique skills. They always look so cool and memorable to audiences. The group Speed was no different. In the performances of their song Don't Tease Me, fans became breathless when they watched the members toss member Seungmin into the air. Impressively enough, Seungmin then managed to perform a backflip just before his landing. This is dangerous for the same reason that SHINee's choreo was. You can't always guarantee a perfect toss, nor a perfect landing, but Speed performed wonderfully. Number 7 is EXO's Overdose. The creator of this choreography is once again Tony Testa, known for his extremely complex dance routines. This dance routine, like many others, including Wolf, attracted a lot of public attention, and as soon as the official Overdose MV was released, fans immediately grew concerned about EXO's safety. The reason was the human pyramids that the group forms at the start of the video. In this formation, 2 members are made to lie on the ground with their feet in the air as they support 2 other members who stand on their feet to form the top of 2 pyramids. A few remaining members then help to support the 4 members to ensure that they all don't fall, but This did little to quell the fears of XOL. It's such a complicated stance. If any of the boys lost their balance, they could easily injure the member beneath them, above them, or even the members on either sides of them. The fact that this has never happened before speaks to the level of skill this group possesses. In other words, EXO probably would never have been able to perform Overdose so smoothly and safely if they weren't EXO. Number 8 is Brave Girls Rolling. In this dance, the girls make use of chairs in creative and interesting ways, but fans of the group consider the chair moves to be some of the most dangerous in K-pop. Why? Because during the dance, the girls stand up and balance themselves on chairs, all while performing choreography. If you grew up with really attentive parents or caring teachers, you've probably been told never to stand on chairs. Chairs can be shaky and unstable, especially depending on the surface of the floor they're on. To make matters worse, the Brave Girls often performed in heels. That is just an accident waiting to happen. And it did happen, unfortunately, when member Yuna fell during one of their performances. It was terrifying for the audience to witness, but being the professional she is, Yuna got up and pushed through the performance. Hats off to her. Number 9 is After School's First Love. The iconic choreo for this song featured pole dancing, but if you've ever pole danced before, you'll know just how much training and core muscle strength it requires. After all, pole dancing is dancing and acrobatics done on a vertical pole. This is why pole dancers are hella strong. The girls of After School were inexperienced when they began to learn the choreography, so it was no surprise that some suffered injuries and bruises while learning the routine. The choreo was so intense that several members were covered in bruises while preparing for their comeback. And unfortunately, member Lizzie suffered an ankle injury during rehearsals and was unable to take part in the live stages. Member Nana even suffered an injury while promoting. The choreography ended up being so beautiful both in the music video and on the live stages, but some fans wondered, at what cost? Number 10 is 2PM's 10 out of 10. The choreography for this song is extremely energetic and powerful. It's been said that the routine contained all the skills 2PM had accumulated through rigorous training in b-boying, dancing, and more. The moment the song starts, the members of 2PM began a series of smooth cartwheels, spins, and backflips. But it was these acrobatic moves that would cause serious injury to Junho during practice one day. You see, during his final rotation flip, he failed to land properly. If you don't know much about gymnastics, it's so important to land on your feet during these complex movements, but poor Jungho landed on his head and neck, and he was hurt very badly. His members had to rush him to the hospital. Fans were shocked when they learned about the stunt, but some still could not help being in awe of how much effort and risk idols put into the creation of their amazing performances. Number 11 is BTS's DIONYSUS. BTS is well known and highly praised for their intricate and synchronized choreography, but when BTS performed their dance for Dionysus, fans were horrified and felt their choreography had finally gone too far. They took issue with the move where all the members do a spin before going from a standing position to falling forward straight on their palms onto the ground. This is done without giving BTS a chance to safely break their fall, which could have easily led to a sprained or even broken wrist. Thankfully, no injuries occurred during these dance performances. Still, BTS listened to their concerned fans, and they ultimately decided to change the original dance move to one that was much safer and less risky for them while on tour. But being BTS, their modified dance moves were still strenuous and difficult to perform. Hey, at least they look good doing it, right? Bunch of show-offs. Number 12 is TVXQ's Catch Me. To this day, people still talk about TVXQ's choreography from their song Catch Me, which was released in 2012. This song was voted the most unique yet dangerous dance the group has ever performed. There's one move in particular that made fans nervous when they saw the group perform it. In this move, the member Changmin seems to rise off the ground effortlessly without the use of his hands or feet. This illusion was created thanks to the help of his dancers and his other members, who lift his feet and shoulders until he stands upright. This move is impressive, but concerning. Fans worried about everyone's safety when they saw the move, and for good reason. It's a dangerous move that takes trust, strength, and precision. Unfortunately, it wasn't a dance move that was always performed perfectly. In fact, while performing this song, Changmin suffered 2 falls. And that wraps up our list for today. Did we miss any other dangerous K-pop choreographies? Drop them in the comment section below. And if you're enjoying this content, remember to subscribe, like, and share this video. We'll be back with some awesome new content every week. Thanks for watching.